What's up, guys? All right, this is a basic defense for a bear hug, essentially from behind. All right, so they grab you in a bear hug. So this is overarms, right? The other option is underarms, which is here. And this position also matters on the overarms, whether it's low or high. Go ahead and go back in. So this is high, and down past the antecubical fossa, this is a low bear hug. So these matter because they change the way that you're going to do things. Okay, go to a standard high. Okay, so this area right here, just a review on your anatomy, called the antecubical fossa. Anything above the antecubical fossa is relatively simple to get out of. It doesn't matter how tight they do it. Now granted, if you got a guy like Brock Lesnar doing it to me, chances are I'm not going to be moving his arms anytime soon, which is why I don't fight Brock Lesnar. That's pretty much that simple. Okay, so the first movement we're looking at is pulling the arms up like this. Again, this is a very basic thing. You're going to lift and move your arms out. Now, if they're really holding on to you, obviously it's not going to go that simple, so I'm just illustrating it. Again, your arms come up and they come out like this. Now, that's the basic movement, okay? So go ahead and let go for a second. So you're looking at like this. Okay, that's the movement. Now, in real life, it's not that simple, right? So there's other things we're going to add into it. We're going to add a hip movement back, okay? Right? With the hip movement. I know it looks weird. I don't want to hear any comments. Don't send me any emails.
That's why I got close.
All right. Okay. So the hands come here, and I push back. All right. Now bear in mind, it's pretty obvious that if he knows what he's doing, he's going to easily be able to get me into a rear naked choke, carotid restraint, and that's inherently dangerous, right? So I'm not going to stay and linger in these positions. Grab me one more time. So hands come up. My hips come back, and I toss out. Now, as my hands toss to the front, I'm going to reach over and I'm going to grab. What does this do? This puts me in a position, so most people are right hand dominant, and that's where they're normally going to put in the restraint, right? So I'm trying to prevent that from happening. So, again here, and I grab. Now, one more added movement to this, okay? Go ahead and let go. So, first things first, my hands come here. I'm going to now move my hip a little bit to the side. I'm going to slap the back of my hand into their groin region. I'm going to move my hips back into position as I simultaneously push my butt out and pull my arms to the front. Okay, it looks like I'm sort of a weird diver, okay? Some kind of comedy movie, standing on a platform. All right, but that's essentially what we're after. Grab me. Okay, so now, hands come up, move to the side, hit the groin, and I'm pretty damn close, if not on it, right? Just from practice, I know where it's at. Moves back, comes out here, and I'm grabbing. Now from here, you can finish a number of ways. I could do a hip toss, I can do an elbow strike and come out, do another strike, and do a sit out. So there's a lot of things that you can do from there. How you follow up on this is entirely up to you. I'll show you a variety of these in other videos, but I want you to work on just that initial movement. And then grabbing. So, boom. You can see how you can come right out of it. But you got to work this first movement before you're going to be able to do any of these other things. Nice and tight, nice and tight. So, smack, like that, real tight, as tight as you can. Just like that. One little added thing I'm going to tell you about, if you've ever ridden horses and you've saddled a horse, quite often smart horses will blow their lungs up. So as you're putting the strap on and you buckle it down and you walk off, they then go, and so when you get on your saddle, the saddle literally can fall right off the horse and you'll get knocked to your side, right? So when you're working with horses, if you see them expand their lungs, you tend to smack their rib cage, and as they exhale, you cinch it, buckle it, and you're good to go. Well, in many respects, it's sort of like that too. When they grab you, the moment you feel arms come over you, expand your lungs, really expand them up, because that allows you then to shrink as you do this. So if I'm expanded, okay, and he's tight, creates this gap now. See the difference? Tight. Notice that I'm exhaling as I'm doing it. If you had caught that earlier on, then you probably understood now why I'm doing it, right? So I'm here. So I'm expanding, then I'm exhaling as I do the movement. All right, so try that with you and your partners, and then check out the other videos that build on this.